I moved my head and the crown stayed like way over. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're hearing my voice or seeing my face. This is Sharon Horne-Ellstrom, but you can call me Pajama Grandma. In case we haven't met yet, go ahead and put in the comments below, #pajama. Then I know it's the first time you are hearing my voice or seeing my face. Looks like it's getting really light out on me today. And the light with this particular filter, the crown, is really funny looking. I get a kick out of it, but it's funny looking. I'm going to warn you right now, my alarm's going to go off because I am running behind today. I don't have any excuse for running behind. I'm just starting a little slower and a little later than I normally do. My computer is saying something went wrong, and I'm hoping that it's not true because it says I'm still live, so I'm going to keep talking. This is my What's She Up To Now? My little talking about what the heck's going on with my life and my businesses as I'm transitioning from the traditional world of brick and mortar, what I like to call real businesses, to the online world of existence so that I can work in my pajamas anywhere from my laptop and my phone. And what incredible times we live in now that we can actually run our businesses and run our lives from a phone, a cell phone, or from a computer, a laptop computer. I got my laptop sitting here and my phone, and I can actually go anywhere in the world, anytime, and I can still continue to do what I'm doing now. I can serve the people I'm working with as well from my phone as I can, pretty much as well from my phone and my computer as I can in person. It's not exactly 100% the same, but it sure is close with the video technology and the softwares we have with like Zoom and Skype and video conferencing. I mean, I used to have to travel to America. I told you it was going to go off. I warned you. But when I worked in corporate America, one of the jobs I left and transferred to another job was because in an 8-week period, I went on 24 trips. 24 trips in 8 weeks. And some of those were international. So every 3 days, and I was traveling more than one day for most of them, I was on a trip in that 8-week period. I had 2 really small children then. My daughter was, I think, 2 or 3. She was just a toddler. And my son was 5 or 6. And I think he was in kindergarten. And my husband was, having to pick up the slack while I was traveling all those times. And it was exhausting. I'll admit it, it was exciting and it was fun. And it was rewarding from a personal standpoint. But also from a personal standpoint, it was devastating because I missed my wedding anniversary. I missed both of the kids' birthdays. I missed my own birthday. I missed my ex-husband's birthday. I missed most of the major events in our life that year with that job. And I realized it just wasn't worth it. So I decided that I was going to switch jobs. And I switched jobs. And that was awesome for a while. But again, I found myself in another job where I was working just as hard or harder than I had in the previous job. Some of us, inherently, we have this work ethic and this motivation that drives us to just go, do, run, achieve. And I've got one of those personalities, or I've got one of those little clocks inside me or whatever it is that makes me go, whether I'm working for someone else or I'm working for myself. I just seem to have this internal motivation and drive that makes me have to just do and achieve a lot of stuff, compared to other people. And I'm not saying that in a weird way. I'm just saying I have this weird drive that makes me have to keep moving forward. I think I get it from my dad. I know I get it from my father. He was the exact same way. And so I just feel that way. So it's really fun. And it's been fun since 2004 when I did strike out on my own, to be doing that for my own businesses and my own company, and to impact the world in my own way versus doing it for someone else. Now, I still do things for other people and help them to do that for themselves. So in a way, I'm still working for other people because we're always serving others. That's why we exist, is to interact with, have experiences, and serve other people. It's not just to be our own little vacuum island. So today, what I'm working on and what I'm thinking about is how am I actually, what do I need to do to really move myself toward the end vision that I have for myself in my life and what it is I want to achieve in my life? Because I've just been going through the little motions, the little one thing at a time, one day at a time, tiny steps to move me toward that goal, that end vision. And I realized that what I really want to do is make quantum leaps toward that vision. How do I make quantum leaps toward that instead of these itty bitty, teeny tiny, one day at a time things? Because I can still continue to do those, but I really need to be looking for what is it that I really need to do to make me jump toward that goal, to dive toward that cliff faster and easier. Because there's things that we can do every day that move us incrementally toward what it is that we want. And I'm already doing those, but I also know that I'm missing the boat on what are the things I really need to be doing to make those quantum leaps. And things, I'm talking things like interact with my Dream 100, get in contact with people that are on the same wavelength, the same path as me in terms of what I want end game, and partner up and work together to help one another to achieve those big things in our lives. That is the kind of thing I'm thinking about and talking about today. And building those relationships and building those bridges from where I am now to where it is that I ultimately want to go. And again, I'm doing that a little bit every day with content creation and things. But I honestly think that's absolutely critical. You have to do those things. You have to do those little things every day. But there's also some little things we can do every day that will give us 100-fold results. And those are building relationships with people that we can help and serve. And they in return will help us to achieve it, what it is that we want, what we're all here to achieve together. And I believe that's to make the world a better place. And we'll each do that in our own special way, but I also know that partnering up and teaming up with people is the best, fastest, easiest way to actually make massive change in this world, massive changes that this world so desperately needs, and that we as entrepreneurs can all be a part of. So that's what I'm working on and thinking about today. I finished the scavenger hunt, the first one run through. Now I'm going through it and I'm talking about the indoctrination training. It's a full-fledged Supersize Your Business training course on the front end of my Facebook group called Supersize Your Business. And I just finished that. Now I'm doing a run through as an observer and seeing what's missing and what I need to edit, because I've got a link that's wrong in one of the posts. I've got, I think it needs more clear instructions, do this, click this button, comment this, and then push I'm done, so that they make sure they move to the next step and they get credit for finishing that step. It's not about credit, it's just about a progress report, because at the end they see a progress report and a progress bar that shows them how much of that program that they've gotten through. And then it also allows them to come back where they left off. Kind of like Netflix. You're watching Netflix, you're watching a show or a movie, and you're like tired, so you go to bed. But then when you log back into Netflix again, boom, you pick up right where you left off in that movie. Same thing with your Kindle. When you're reading a Kindle book, you're reading a book, and I love this too, because I can be reading like 5 or 6 books simultaneously, depending on what I'm interested in. And wherever I leave off in that particular book, next time I go in and I click on that book, boom, I pick right up there. So that's why I want to make sure I let people know. Make sure you click I'm done so that you can pick up right where you left off next time. So those are some of the things I'm excited about and working on today. What are you excited about and working on? Put it in the comments below. Let me know if there's any way I can help you, or if you just like to meet and start to build a relationship, because I bet someday down the road there is some way that I can help you, and I would love to if there's any way I can help you to do that. Now, if you want to hit me up to join your company or join your MLM or sell me your coaching, yeah, don't bother. If you want to team up with me and we can refer other people to our coaching programs, yeah, I'm all for that. But if you want to hit me up and tell me you need to be my coach, I'm going to pass on that right now. If you watch some of my videos and you want to coach me on how to do videos, that I might take you up on. But otherwise, I've got my coaches, I've got my mentors, and I think they're doing a good job in leading me toward what it is that I want to achieve. And I don't want to join your MLM. I don't want to join anybody's business opportunity. I don't want your financial planning. But if you listen to who I am and what I'm about, you'll know that there's certain things that I really do need services for. And if you offer those services, I would love to chat with you and form a relationship. Otherwise, I am building my own empire and my own team of people that we're here to change the world. So that's it. That's it today. Go out, make it a fantastic day. You know you're going to see me tomorrow, probably not with my crown on, but talking about what I'm working on to build my online businesses and to make the world a better place. All right, talk soon. Bye.